Alright, so I apologize for the technical difficulties that I just had. I'm going to blame it on gonorrhea. I don't know, that just made sense, okay? Thank y'all for coming along and having a quick listen with me today. Just a bit of a touch here. We have successfully made it to 1,180. The reason I'm not doing that is because I'm going to make playlists of all my lives, and I'm going to break them down into the games I've played. That way it keeps it fresh for it. Okay, we are here. This one is going to be hopefully scary, but I don't know, it's cartoon based, so it may make me crap myself, but that is a future me problem, not a future you problem. Yeah, so I do apologize about the technical difficulties. As I said, I'm going to be making thumbnails for each of the games that I play, starting the next couple of weeks here, and I'm going to be separating them into different games, so people can actually watch the ones they're interested in, rather than having it. Yes, oh my god, I'm going to play that game too, by the way. That game is fucked, but it must be played. If I can record it, I don't know if the screen will let me. Alright. Do you remember the serial murder case that continues to happen within a certain class? Unfortunately, another victim has emerged. Is that too loud, y'all? Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree. 100% agree. The issue received even more attention as the victim was the only son of XX Group President. Now the third class of juniors in Kali High School is left with only one student. I didn't want to hear it anymore, so I turned it off. Our classmates have been killed one by an unknown killer, and I'm the only one who is left. I still have to go to school. Why the fuck would you go to school? What the shit? Even if no one is left. My father, according to my mum, he died in an unfortunate accident soon after my mom. Whatever, let's stop thinking about it and go to school. See you later, Mom and Dad. Maybe I should do it with one of those, like, anime voices. The principal thinks that I'm the murderer. Not to mention that he thinks I killed Kai. He was my childhood friend. I would never kill him. Is that accent better, do you guys think? I don't know. He was my childhood friend. I would never kill him. Achievement unlocked, murderer. It's break time. The students in the hallway are giving me looks. Could they be suspecting me too? I mean, in all fairness, if you're the only one left in your class, yes. Hey, isn't that the guy who killed his classmates? And he has the nerve to show up at school. Scary stuff, really. It's because he's being told he has to go to school. It's pretty bullshit. Everyone's whispering to each other while staring at me. I pretended that I didn't hear anything, but I couldn't help but lowering my head. Yes, I'm gonna read things wrong. It is a live reading, leave me alone. Real. No, it's real. Are you okay? Wait, no, it's a girl's voice. Real, you okay? Yeah. Actually, I don't know if this is gonna be scary with me doing this voice thing. Just need to drop this down a little bit, because it's a little bit loud for me. I apologize. Yeah. Don't listen to them. They're just saying stupid stuffs without knowing anything about you. No problem, sis, no problem. We got this. Fana, we got this. At least you trust me. Of course. I know you're not that kind of person. Lena is the only one who believes me. Lena has been my friend since childhood, so far. Suddenly, a group of bullies come to me. He's the famous murderer, right? You got some nerve to show up like that, you murderer. Did your mother teach you to be like that? I don't know why I'm giving him a weird accent. Don't you dare say bad things about my mother. Oh right, this bastard has no mother. Yeah, apparently he's from Boston now. That's where he comes from. Look at his face. At this rate, he'll kill us all. Am I right? Guys, stop it! Who's this bitch? Is she one of your hoes? Control breathing. Hey! ... You guys better be careful. He might stab you. ... Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point! Lena was flustered with anger. Lena was flushed with anger as they were chuckling. Real clenched his fists. Suddenly, a boy who was holding a book with an annoyed face appeared before us. You guys are so nosy. If you know that, you can please shut up. Wait, what the fuck? If you know that, can you please shut up? Oh man, I shouldn't have done voices. That was a dumb idea. If you have already noticed, be quiet. What? This dialogue. What the fuck? You don't own the hallway, so shut up. You nerd. Being stupid ain't something to be proud of. Now he's apparently Boston. Poor Oscar. Cut it out. He is Oscar, the teacher's pet. Messing with him might cause some trouble. Let's head back. Come on, no bullies would ever say that. Ever. Scared of Oscar, the bullies became quiet and went back to their classroom. I'm just going to read it normally. Ah, that boy saved us. He must be a good guy. Thanks. Thanks for what? For saving us. Me? Save you guys? Huh? Honestly, I came out here only because the hallway was too noisy. You guys too. Stop being noisy and get out of my way. Oscar walked away coldly from us. He isn't as nice as I thought. Kind of annoying, to be honest. Haha. What's wrong with him? Are you okay, Lena? I'm fine. I should go back to class. You should go back to class also. Forget about what everyone says. Chin up. Okay, Lena. Have fun in class. Lena leaves and I'm left alone in the hallway. A lot has changed in a lot has changed in a day. Kai, who was a close friend of mine, died and people think I killed him. It's hard to breathe. It's hard to even breathe when I hear what they say about me. I broke the promise that I made with Lena and left the school. But if I knew what was awaiting for me, I would not have left the school. Dun dun dun. I left the school and arrived at the temple. This is the temple that I used to come to often with my mother. I visited here often when I got sick or something bad happened to me. But it's my first visit since my mother's passing. It feels quite awkward to come here on my own. The temple had a booth, heavy and bizarre atmosphere. No, the temple had a both heavy and bizarre atmosphere. It even feels like someone is watching. I kneeled over the cushion and closed my eyes. I wish I can prove my innocence and everything falls back into place. ... I feel like something's changing. I feel like something's changed. I'm probably just imagining it, but the temple looked more red than before. The emptiness of the temple gave me the creeps. I guess I'll go back home. It's pouring outside. Pretty sure it was sunny just then, but now it's all foggy and dark. Wait, what time is it now? It's only 2 p.m. Although it's been a while since I started walking towards the bus station, no one's in the street. The stores are all closed too. It felt like I came to a completely different world. I decided to just wait for the bus at the bus stop. Ah, finally the bus is here. The bus. But, wait, I don't see the driver. No one's driving it. How could that happen? I moved backwards and quickly got off from the bus. The bus with no one inside disappeared into an empty space. I suddenly felt the cold, so I ran home through the rain. As soon as I got home, the phone rang. It almost felt like someone knew that I just arrived. The ringtone feels ominous. Ominous. I tried to calm down and answer the phone call. On the telephone, I could hear a robotic voice. I'm in the 5th classroom for juniors. If you don't come right now, your girlfriend Lena will taste the horror that she will never forget. Lena? Lena! I rushed to the school as soon as I hung off the phone. I was worried that something might happen to her. Please be safe. Aha! I didn't know who it is, but Lena is in danger. I want to find out just who's threatening me. First of all, I need to go to the classroom to save her. Whoa! Oh, where am I? My homeroom teacher is standing in front of his desk, and Trey, the class president, is standing next to him. The seats are filled with class students. Students seemed to be worried and started whispering to each other. The teacher slammed the desk twice with the attendance book. Our classroom, and the class president, even Kai. They were obviously all dead, but how? Okay, guys. Okay, guys, calm down. If you all follow my instructions, everyone will be safe. Yeah, guys. Let's all settle down and listen to what he has to say. Now, a Medusa is roaming around the school. I don't know where it came from. Anyways, when you encounter her, you should run away and don't dare fight against it. If you make an eye contact with it, your heart rate will rise drastically. Eventually, it will explode. Oh, that's fucking intense. If something happens, come to me at once. I will be in the office. If something happens to me, the class rep will be your leader. The HR teacher was getting out of the classroom and stopped. Oh, right. Remember that you cannot get out of the school. I'll go down to the office and find a way to resolve this problem. Classmates, okay! The teacher looked at the attendance book and left the classroom. Trey opened his mouth and everyone looked at him. United we stand, divided we fall. We all know what it means. We have to stick together to get out of here. This place is dangerous, so let's try to find a safe place. Follow me. Trey left the classroom after he finished speaking, and the rest of the class followed him. What? Medusa? What the hell are they talking about? And how is everyone all alive? This must all be a dream. I closed my eyes and tried to wake up. I realized none of this was a dream. This is not the time for this. Lena, I have to find Lena. Lena! I walked in, rushly shouting Lena's name, but the classroom was empty. Nobody's here. Wait, that's... Lena's hairpin! I went to Lena's seat in a heartbeat. Music book? Go to the music room, chase Trey, even if it's late. Just forget everything and wait here. Ooh, which one should I choose? Which is the best option? Let's go just forget everything. I'm scared. Let's just stay here. I sat for a long time and waited for someone to come. Somebody's coming. Let's open the door. I opened the door. All of a sudden, everything turned red. Oh, I lost my head. Yep. That killed me. Guys, don't forget everything, because they will make you forget your head. Back to where we were. Okay. So we're going to save at this... Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to save at the choice. So that way I can just come back to the choice without having to go through the entire game again. Okay. Okay, let's chase Trey, even if it's too late. Luna is important for me, but I have to stick together with the guys. It will be much safer that way. But the hallway is empty. Where did everyone go? I can't see anyone here. Should I go back to the other side? Ah! I tried to go back to the other side, but suddenly someone pushed me back into the music room. Okay, so it forces you into the music room anyway. Well, Oscar was the only one. Oscar was the one who pushed my back. Why would he do such a thing? Oscar's face was covered with sweat. What the hell are you doing? You're the one who carelessly opened the door. There was a Medusa outside. A Medusa? Yeah, the Medusa is wandering around to eat everyone. Are you saying there's a Medusa outside? That's exactly what he's saying, Ray. You're an idiot. Your surrounding will turn red when the Medusa is around. You're lucky that you're still alive. But our friends are still out there. Lena might be there too. Oscar quickly stopped me from getting out. I tried to shake him off, but it didn't work. Now you're acting suicidal. I don't want to die with you, so calm down. But... Told you. Zzz, The victims, 11th grade, 3rd class, Ronan, Furshin, and Ono. And you know. Those are the guys from our class. You should really thank me that you're still alive. This is not the time for that. What the hell was I supposed to say? That I feel sad for those guys? Get your shit together, man. I don't know how all of this happened, but we cannot do anything about people who are already dead. What matters is that we get out of here safely. Mourning for them won't do anything. Real says... Oscar says, anyway, your girlfriend seems to be alive, so relax. Girlfriend? The blue-haired girl who helped you in the hallway, isn't she your girlfriend? Real says, not yet. I'm going to stop saying ... unless it's just a ... I don't want to ruin the joke. Oscar, well, yeah, whatever. Oh, it's silent outside now. Shall we head out? I came back to our class, but nobody was there. Flowers were placed on some of the desks. Oh, okay, so I'm going to assume that the blood flowers are from people who are bloody dead. Get it? Blood flowers, bloody dead. Yeah, I'm funny. Okay, let's go like this. This wasn't here before. Uno momento. Looking closer, I found that blood was splattered on the flowers. Is this the doing of the Medusa? Where are you going now? Oscar, to look for some clues that might get us out of here. I'll go to the broadcasting room first. That's where the broadcast came from, so something must be there. Ah, ... You? I have to find Lena. Oscar, do you know where she is? I don't know. If you're thinking about finding her without any information, you should just give up. Why don't you follow me? Maybe we'll find Lena while we're looking for the class. You're right, bud. Well, it's your funeral. Fine. But help me find Lena. Somebody opened the door of the classroom roughly. Trey. Huh? Ah! It's Trey. He is alive. Trey. Real? You're alive. What about the other guys? The others they were caught by the Medusa. I barely made it out alive. I should have looked after them. Trey couldn't finish his sentence and started crying. I patted him on the shoulder to comfort him. Losing his friends right before his eyes, it must have hurt him so much. I only took a glimpse of the Medusa's head, and it was horrifying, surrounded by red aura, bloody skirt, creepy hair. Just the hindsight of what he saw was enough to make him shudder. Are you okay? We have to get the hell out of here, Real. Where were you heading? The broadcasting room at the 3rd floor. We thought something might be there. The broadcasting room? I already went there just now. The door was locked. Hang on, you went to the 3rd floor while being chased by that freak? Oscar stared at Trey with his eyes slightly opened. Trey glanced at Oscar a bit and continued speaking. I realized I was already on the 3rd floor when I got there. Anyways, it will be of no use when you go to the 3rd floor. Come with me to the ground floor. I gotta get to the office. Oscar, what do you think? I'm not going to the office, Real. If you want to go, you can go alone. Besides, I think I heard screaming coming from downstairs. I'll follow the class rep. Let's go to the office to meet the teacher. Man, he's an idiot. You should have gone with Oscar. Don't go with Trey's not Trey, okay? Trey is a lie. It's a fake. The hallway of the 1st floor seems slightly blue. It's also totally silent and empty. I wouldn't be surprised if something pops out at the end of the corridor. Oh well. Leaving Oscar alone bugs me a little, but there's no other way. There is. Go with Oscar and leave Trey. We entered the office with Trey. Teacher. Real. Trey. Teacher. I felt relaxed when I saw the teacher's face. I see him every day, but given the occasion, I felt practically relaxed. Particularly relaxed. I'm glad to see that you're alive. What happened to the other kids? The other kids were... Of course, the broadcast was right. It relieves me that you guys are safe at least. I was waiting here in case another student needs me. Is there anything we can do to help? There must be a way to get out of here. Well, can you go find some clues that'll help us escape? Go to the library to find some clues. Go to the third floor to find Oscar. We're going to do that save thing again. I'm going to overwrite that. Yes, we are, because we don't need to go back to that choice. And we're going to return. Is there a quick save option? There is. Okay, so I'm going to do that from now on. What do you guys think? Should we go find Oscar or go to the library? Let's go to the third floor. The third floor hallway is cold. Where did Oscar go? First, let's get to the nearest library. What? So you go to the library anyway? What the fuck? What's the point of putting in choices if it's just gonna take you somewhere anyway? It's kind of dumb. Why don't we investigate the books? How are the books gonna help in this situation? Maybe Medusa books. Maybe go look at some Medusa books. Okay. There are way too many books. How are we supposed to find anything from here? Let's look at the school description page. Dot. No, huh? Nothing. Yeah, nothing. It's weird that there's nothing at all. Don't description pages have information about the history of the school or the facility usually? I doubt we can get any information from here. Let's move on and go to the next classroom. No one here either. No Oscar. It sure is scary to come to the science lab when it's so dark. The science room with the smell of chemical products is so ominous. The human body model of the science room looks like it's staring at us. The irregularity... I can't speak, alright? Give me a chance. The irregularity of the place. Experimental tools. No, never mind, we'll skip that. Wait. Was there something like this in the science room? I've never seen it before. A syringe in a strange shape. We never used such a thing in the science lab. Suddenly I heard a voice from behind. Oscar? Weird, isn't it? Oscar, where the hell have you been? This place wasn't a school originally. I know Oscar's starting to trip me out a little bit. What are you talking about? We were in the computer room. You better not walk around so loudly like that or Medusa will find us. I was so preoccupied with finding a clue that I couldn't think about the noise. Follow me to the computer room. I have something to show you. When we entered the computer room, we saw a girl sitting in front of the computer. It's Jane. I met her on the 3rd floor. Hi. Hi. Have you been alone the whole time? I was in the cafeteria with everyone, but the bullies took all of the foods. Took all food? What? But the bullies took all food and caused a scene. Everyone's probably still in the cafeteria. Anyways, what is this? Trey points to the computer screen. The screen is blue. I was curious about it too, so I looked at Oscar. We were looking for ways to end this whole thing, just like you guys. This is what I found here. It's documented 20 years ago. Makes sense, I mean, they're using like a Windows Vista. Wait, actually, yeah, they're using like a Windows Vista. That thing's old, bruh. Update your shit, alright? Just update your computers. 20 years ago? It looks like a map. Yep, it's a map. A map of this building. But it looks a little different. That's the important part. Instead of the classrooms, there are laboratories. So Oscar and I were speculating that the school was a research facility before. You can even see journals left by the researchers. Why would you leave that in the school computer? Where kids could stumble across it. Whatever, don't question. A journal. 19XX. XX experiment number 137. was very successful. Very successful, guys. Sorry, just very successful. At this rate, we might be able to bring it to life soon. As the boss said, we can do it. Our school was a research facility. I never knew. That's news for us. Thanks for letting us know. Real, let's talk this to our teacher. Go to the HR room, go somewhere else. I guarantee you if I just click go somewhere else, either I'm either gonna die, right? I'm either gonna die, or I'm just gonna go to the HR room, right? We're gonna test this. Let's look a little further and then go to our teacher. If that's the case, I'll go to the teacher on my own. Trey went down the stairs alone. Should we go to the broadcasting room? The last time I checked, the door was open. We might be able to find something out there. As Oscar said, we came to the broadcasting station. As soon as I entered the broadcasting room, I could hear a faint sound repeating from the broadcasting machine. What is that sound? Make it louder. Jane raised the sound. It was easier to hear the sound. This is the 11th grade, 5th class. If you don't come right now, your girlfriend Lena will... The sound. It's the phone call that I received before I came to school. Everything started from this phone call. Lena, I'm sorry I could not find you right away. ... Wait, I think there's more at the end. Oscar's right. Can we make it a little more clear? Me? I was a part of the broadcasting team. Wait a minute. Jane touches the machine. A couple of times, and Lena's voice can be heard clearly when the machine comes. Basement. I'm in the basement. Basement? We gotta go right now. But our school does not have a basement. Maybe there is. We should see if there's a basement. I love the sentences. This game is so great. There were so many things hidden in our school. First, we have to find Lena. Let's find the entrance to the basement from the first floor. Where should we go? School office or school cafeteria? Quick save. I'm gonna go to the office. Ah, it stinks. As Jane said, the office was filled with a terrible smell. What the? It was Trey and our HR teacher who reached my toe. Trey, why is he real behind? I tried to look back after Oscar's words, but I was hit in the back of my head by something. Okay, there you go. We died. Let's load. Go to the quick loads. And what I'm going to do, instead of somewhere else, we're going to go HR teacher and see if that changes anything. What's the point of telling him that our school was a research facility? He probably already knows about it. You're right, let's investigate it a little bit more. Where should we go? Okay, okay, it's the reverse. Instead of going further along, hey wifey. Okay, so just so we know, it doesn't frickin' change shit. Okay, this gets rid of a slight different scene where we go to the broadcasting station. So because of that, I'm going to quick load. I just overrid it. Well, there you go. That's what happens. Finally caught alive. That's right, homie. We got this. We're gonna go here. Yes. and then we're going to go somewhere else, because that's the smarter option. Skip all of this dialogue. And now that we know that she's in the basement, we know where we're going. We're going to go to the cafeteria. Just because, and Skip Wifey, you've just jumped on. This is a horror game called Summer Nightmare, which is ironic for my channel name. The point is, you are a student who is in a class where people have been murdered. And school cafeteria. Let's start what I can do. The passage to the basement will be on the first floor. As soon as I opened the door, the loud room suddenly became quiet. What's going on here? Hi, it's the bully, student 1. What do you want? I thought it would be helpful to share some information. So, why don't we find a way out together? If we all unite, we'll be able to escape. How? At this moment, we don't know, but we will be able to figure it out soon. Also, we had to run away from the Medusa without eating anything. Could you share some food with us? Oh, you didn't figure out a way to escape, but you're trying to grab our food? It would be suicidal to walk around so carelessly. We'll wait here for the rescue. There's no food for you. Now get lost. Again, I gave him a Boston accent because that's my go-to for anyone. Unlike what we expected, we were faced with a cold response. But enough. Nothing's going to change their selfish minds. It's not even worth it. Let's go, Oscar. Oh, sorry, let's go. Oscar left the cafeteria because he was so upset and angry. Poor Oscar. Real, let's go. I said get lost. Ouch. Jane was knocked down by the push of the bully. Are you okay? You bastards! I'm fine. Let's go. I'm scared. Jane's leg is bleeding. I helped Jane get out of the cafeteria. To heal Jane's wound, we went to the infirmary, which was right next to the cafeteria. The pure white color of the infirmary contrasts with the outside, coming to a bright spot so suddenly made my eyes hurt. Sit here. I can do this alone. Sorry, I don't know why I gave her that attitude. She probably didn't say it like that. Stay still. I'll do it for you. Judging by the smell, it seemed like somebody was here just before. The bed was covered by the infirmary. Curtains seemed suspicious. This is none of my business. Open the curtain. This is an important choice. No. Yes. Open the curtain! Something strange. Should I open it? Whoa! On the bed there was the body of the school nurse, lying with blood around. Look closely to examine further. Run away. Well, look closely. Rail? I put my hand on the nurse's neck, but I couldn't feel anything. It seems that the nurse was not attacked by the Medusa. It seems to me that somebody killed her by strangling her neck. Who the hell would do this? Huh? What is the... The nurse was holding a yellow sticky note memo paper. I was about to say meme. I took the sticky memo from her hand and read it. ... Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. I think we should go back to the cafeteria. The cafeteria was crowded, so it would be pretty safe there. Also, if it turns out to be a clue for the escape from here, I may be able to get some help from the bullies. Unlike before, the cafeteria was awfully quiet. What the hell is this smell? As soon as the door was opened, I could smell the foul stench. The smell. I felt like the smell was a warning to tell us not to go any further, but on the sticky memo it said, meet for feeding 2, 3, number 7. I guess these numbers are for the organizing the meet. The cafeteria, once filled with students, was now empty. Did everybody go to another place? We went into the cafeteria. Ah! Jane screamed, made us stop. Jane screamed, made us stop. Oh, delicious. I looked where Jane's eyes were, and what I saw almost made me throw up. Delicious. Yuck! They were corpses. They were torn apart to the point where it was difficult to even identify them. They probably were the kids from the cafeteria earlier. For God's sake! This is terrible! They didn't deserve this! But we could not hear anything when we were in the infirmary. It happened so suddenly. It killed everyone in such a short time. It sent shivers down my spine. I thought it would be possible to avoid the Medusa by being wary of its moving sound. Besides, if I had not been kicked out of the cafeteria, I would be. I'll go to the storage. You will salvage some foods. Just don't add an S. It's just salvage some food. I tried to calm my trembling hand and went to the storage. It was a total mess. Maybe the guys that were in the cafeteria messed it up. I followed the label, moving along. 1, 2, 138. Huh. Why don't I see 2, 3, number 7 here? No matter how I looked, 2, 3, number 7 was not there. The first number always ended in 1. None went beyond 2. What the hell? We've got what we need, so let's go if you're done checking too. Sure. Oscar came back to the storage and talked to me. It was then when I heard a rustling sound from behind me. Don't tell me it's a survivor! Exclamation. Holy moly, mother of woe. We looked back to check the source of the rustling sound, and found a student in a horrible state. His face was hard to identify as it was covered with blood. Furthermore, the wounds did not appear to be caused by the Medusa. Her eyes, her body. She had, I don't know. She didn't dress. It's Japanese anime. She doesn't seem to. She had her eyes torn out, which seemed to be self-inflicted. Who's there? I can hear your voice. Real. ... Eyeless girl. Come here. I will save you from all of this. Medusa, she can't do anything to you if you don't make eye contact. If you have no eyes, you can survive this. The eyeless student was holding a knife. The child crawled towards us. Real, take Jane with you. Let's get out of here. Without gaining any information, we ran away from the cafeteria. To report to my teacher what happened so far, I went back to the school office. However, he wasn't there. Teacher? I guess he's not here. Wait, isn't that Trey over there? Oh, it's you guys. The teacher went somewhere. What's going on? Okay, that's kind of trippy, right? So we went in here the first time and they were both unconscious, but now Trey isn't unconscious and the teacher's gone somewhere. Suspicious. I have something to say to him. Were you here the whole time? Yes, I was helping him. I'm the class rep after all. Arrogant. Are you okay? Anyone could tell that Jean was in a bad state. Who the fuck is Jean? Maybe it was meant to say Jane was in a bad state?
Yes, but I'm so scared. Medusa is scary too, but I'm more scared about the students. Jane began to cry. Don't cry. Hey, you don't need to cry about it. Trey and Oscar tried to comfort Jane. I thought it wouldn't be necessary for me to engage. Huh? The drawer was open. Every drawer in the school office was supposed to be locked. Let's check. Sir. Note. What does it say? It looks rather strange. Perhaps it's a message from the principal. Food ready to be prepared. Status check. 12, 10, 14. Cellarage, no entry. Status check. 10, forbidden access to the basement. October 14th. That's yesterday. What kind of order is this? There are other files underneath the notes that it looks like a file that conveys identities of the researchers. The nurse. These are our school's facilities. Teachers were involved in the research institute too? I couldn't understand a thing. It feels as if something's disturbing my thought process. Oh, what is it? Sounds like a fart. Trey! You guys are here. What happened to you guys? Huh? Oscar begins to talk about what has happened so far. The teacher's face turns serious as he listens to the story. ... Ha! When Oscar finished the story, the atmosphere of the school office turned heavy. The teacher roughly swept down his face and began to talk. At this point, I'll have to tell you everything. The fact is, our school was... Dun, dun, dun. Hey, Mr. Kim, this is how you handle things at work. ... Somebody reported that they heard pounding noises from the first floor. What's going on? You still couldn't have it under control? I can't control the Medusa. That's why I locked it in the basement. Well then, the least you could do is not make it so obvious. You're right. I have nothing to say. Oh, this is meant to be scary. Are you even feeding it properly? Right now, all we give it is pork, but it won't be enough. Mr. Kim, haven't I told you to change its foods? Sorry, I had to add the S because they've been doing it every other time. But principal, that's... Don't talk back and do as I say. Why don't you start with the students from your class? But sir, I can't do that. Now you're washing my hands. Wait, now you're washing hands off? Now you're washing hands off. Never mind, I admit our experience wasn't ethical. But it's brought us where we are today. To cover it up, we XX group built a school here. It's too late to just step out of this. If you tried to run away, we would have to kill you and your family. Teacher, ... I hope you understand what I said. Go ahead and do what I asked. Yes, sir. We were the researchers at the XX Research Institute, and the principal was our boss. After the school was built, he tried to shut us up and hired us teachers to take care of the Medusa. We were forced to do it. Anyways, so basically, we were threatened by the principal and followed his order. Oh my god. ... So, the nurse too? Right, she was a researcher too. Can't believe something like that was happening in our school. Yet the principal accused me of murder? I feel so guilty that I can't do anything about this. I should have, and I missed what that said. There we go. I should have stopped the principal at all costs. I'm so sorry for the dead students. Teacher, you were also forced. The principal is to blame. If only I knew how terrible he was. Thank you for telling me that, but I bear the responsibility. Also, let me tell you how to get to the basement. The entrance to the basement is behind the bookshelf in the principal's office. Let's go there. We headed to the principal's office with the homeroom teacher. Here behind the bookshelf. As the homeroom teacher pulls out the bookshelf, a small door appears. It is a very small door. This is the door that leads to the basement? I bet Lena is also there. Let's go. Thinking with his penis, not his brain. Wait a second. Look outside. Huh? A red shadow emerges on the other side of the window. Medusa is already... We have to hurry. No, if we go down there we'll get caught right away. Maybe it's better to escape the principal's room. Lena is there alone. We have to go there. Oscar intervened to stop our argument. Be quiet, everyone. Just go in there, for crying out loud. I will stop that monster. Go ahead and find a way to save Lena and all of us. But I have to pay for what I did. He's smiling. Teacher! ... We haven't got the time for this. Hurry up. Teacher, we'll be back soon. Please stay safe. You guys too. We opened the door and began to enter one by one. Trey, aren't you coming in? I'll stay here and help our teacher. I'm the class rep after all. Smug shit. Alright, please be careful. Leaving Trey and the homeroom teacher behind, we headed to the basement. I hope everyone is safe. It's time to save Lena. That door led us to the basement. I relied on the small light to come down the ladder. It's dark and stinks. Jane grabbed her nose. Oh wait. It's dark and stinks. Jane grabbed her nose. The foul stench hit us. It is the stench of corpses rotting. Look. The basement is dark and wet. We couldn't do anything but wait until we got used to the darkness and figured out where the smell came from. Kaya! Holy moly! After being accustomed to the darkness, we saw mutilated body parts. Jane screamed and collapsed. They're our classmates. The bodies of the missing students were all here. But where was Kai? However, the last victim, Kai, is missing. Jane, while shivering in fear, led the way. Let's go outside. I don't want to be here any longer. We found a door deep inside the basement. Why is there a room in the basement? Let's go inside. Huh? What is this place? I took the lead and opened the door, however. Huh? The moment I came in, the door closed. Inevitably, Jane and Oscar had to wait outside. Is it a laboratory? It's a bit weird. It is a room. Seemed like a laboratory. One weird thing was that everything here was covered in red. It seemed to be blood. Moreover, the room is filled with jars that contain body organs. Ew. Real frowned upon the disturbing view. What was that? I hear a sound somewhere. Following the sound, I went deeper into the room. Is it a prison? Why is it a prison? Lena? Lena was locked in the jail with an iPad and gag. I have to free her, but the door is locked. It seemed like you have to unlock a lock device to open it. Let's find a key in the room. Open the drawer. Open the big pot. Quick save. Big pot. So I opened it. Oh. Kai. Why is Kai's body here? Every part of his body except for his face was mangled horribly. Was Kai another victim of the principal's plan? Huh? Kai is the son of the principal. Why would he kill his son? Why would he do such a horrible thing to his son? Just why? Somebody screamed outside. It's Jane's scream. I left the room hastily. Luckily the door opens from the inside. Trey, what are you doing here? I knew he was a bad guy. Called it. Trey grabbed Jane's neck and threatens her with a knife. Oscar, what is Trey doing? Jane is in danger, crazy bastard. Yeah, I might be crazy, but who wouldn't turn crazy in this situation that I'm in? What? You guys are selfish. There he goes again. What the hell are you talking about? You can live on after the night ends, but I will banish. I won't let this night end, and I will reign here forever. Stop ruining my plan. Then you knew everything? Yeah, the principal is behind all of this. You all know that the principal was the president of XX Group. I don't want to die. I will live here forever. The HR teacher. Could he be? By now he's probably been eaten mercilessly. You bastard. This is not good for everyone. Please stop. It's a shame you ended up that way. If you really feel sorry for me, get out of that room at once. This is an order, not a request. If you give up about ending this night, I will let this girl go. Trey seemed like he's really going to stab Jane. What should I do? Into the room, lock the door. If we do as Trey says, who will save Lena? We are all going to die. I'm sorry for the other kids, but Lena is a lot more important to me, and this night must be ended. Real? You bastard! I ran into the room and closed the door. I heard a scream outside. ... The screams started to cease, and it's awfully quiet outside. ... As I closed the door, I see a red button besides it. Oh, I must have missed it before. Press. Suddenly the ground shaking. I couldn't stand on my own, so I hold the doorknob. Gradually the shaking started to stop. Lena! When the shaking stopped completely, the locked iron doors opened carefully. I carefully helped Lena to move and open the door. When I opened the door, all I could see was Jane and Oscar, who were lying down covered in blood. ... It seems as that the sun was rising. It seems that the sun is rising outside. Everything is over. Achievement unlocked. Summer nightmare. Real. After everything ended, life at the school came back to normal, except for Oscar and Jane. The principal was being investigated by the police with the data I found in the basement. None of that is my business anymore. Unfortunately, Lena, who witnessed everything, is hospitalized due to the shock and stress. My friends are all dead, but I survived. I did what I could do, and I don't feel guilty about it. ... People thought I was a serial killer. Perhaps they weren't wrong after all. And that's the end of the game. Should we go back and see what happens if you choose to stay out in the hallway? I think so. There it is. What happens if I open the drawer? No, we'll do that. We already know what's in there, so we're going to skip that. Try to talk it out. You don't have to do this. You better make a quick decision. I tried to change Trey's mind, but it did not seem to work. The red shadow started to come from behind. It's Medusa. This is the first time it felt food that the Medusa was coming. ... Oscar and I looked at each other at each other's eyes. We nodded as if we agreed on something. Hey Trey, isn't that our teacher behind you? The awkward voice of Oscar made me cringe. What kind of idiot would fall for that, huh? What? But how? He shouted. Oh, sorry. He should be dead. Ah! Trey looked back after hearing what Oscar said. Jane, Oscar, get in here quickly. I successfully entered the room with Jane and Oscar. I hurried and closed the door. Trey seemed to be screaming outside. Before Medusa gets here, we have to end everything to save Lena. Look at the bed. There's a bed in the center of the room. On the bed there was a body of a woman. She must have been the one of the victims of the Medusa experiment. What a tragedy. Right. What a tragedy. The face of the woman was demolished to the point it was impossible to identify. Let's cover her face. Yeah. Oscar took Jane's suggestion and covered the woman's face with a white cloth. Rest in peace. I hope you're in a better place. ... Suddenly the ground started to shake. I could not stand on my own. I grabbed the doorknob. The shaking started to cease. Lena! The shaking stopped completely, and the locked doors opened. I helped Lena move carefully and open the door with the other students. The light is coming in. The night is over. The morning is coming. Everything is over. Hey, we got a good ending. Come on, Real. We'll be late. Oh, wait. Come on, Real. We'll be late at this rate. ... Student 1. Real, how are you? You guys are always together. Are you really dating now? Don't say that. Let's get to class. Don't make noise in the hallway and go into the classroom straight away. After the night ended, everything went back to its place. The principal is being investigated by the police with the evidence that I found in the basement. Our HR teacher, he passed away that day, and everyone in the school commemorates him with respect. Everything revealed and resolved. Everything's revealed and resolved. Now I must go back to my life too. I wonder though, did the principal go so far as to kill his own son? Alright, now we've finished the story, and this time we finished it with a good ending. Congratulations, people. We did it. We made it through such a hard game. How long have I been doing this for? So it took about an hour to go through the game. That's not bad. So it's not playthrough 1 anymore. It's just complete game. Well, let's see. What shall we do for the next game, guys? We've got a couple of other options. We have... Let's see. We've got all the Resident Evil games up until Resident Evil 7. So I need to get Resident Evil Village, but that's cool. So we've got those games to get through. Oh, I don't have Resident Evil 1 because I don't think they remastered that, but that's fine. We got Project Zomboids, and that's a zombie game. We've got Dying Light 2, Evil Within 2, some Elder Scrolls. I mean, we've got a few games, so I might put a post on and see which games people want to watch us play. I got plenty of horror games, and they're not hard to get, so I can pick up some more. But yeah, that Summer Night was alright. Let's see, did I get all of the trophies? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so I got 5 out of 5 achievements. So it is official, I clocked the game 100%. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. Mysterious Death. I love how I randomly got my head blown off because I decided to stay and do nothing. So Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2, those are not story-based games, really. Well, I'm pretty sure that the only one watching this at the moment is me. So I will leave it here and try to find another game for us to play later. I will put a poll up on the channel so people can make a decision based on what they want to see. Just remember, everybody, before I do go, and those who watch this later, I will be going through and doing a collaboration for my 1000th subscriber thank you special, where I will be joined by the amazingly talented people such as the Dark Somnium, the amazing duo, which is Indiscare Sleep and Indiscare Wifey. I'll also be joined by Phoenix Fire and 242. So we know it's going to be a good time. Yeah, I won't drag it out because, let's be fair, I am just talking to myself now, just as if I was recording, so whatever. But have a good day or night wherever you are. Be safe, and I'll talk to y'all on the other side when I find another game to play. Alright. Peace.